Do you see here? Hi guys and gals. Well, it is Sunday afternoon, late afternoon already over here. It is 4 p.m. or 1600 as we would say, and yeah, it's kind of warm. It's muggy. It's very muggy. It hasn't, what temperature is it? It is 26, something like that. Yeah, 26. I think that's right. Yeah, 26. So 26 Celsius, which is, Siri, what is 26 Celsius in Fahrenheit?
That would be 78.8 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay, thank you. So pushing 80 degrees Fahrenheit. So, you know, it's not that hot, but it's just muggy. And you know how that can, you know, kind of affect you? I mean, you kind of like feel, oh. I think maybe as well, we had a big meal yesterday, kind of a belated birthday meal. I mean, we'd had birthday meals almost all of September up to now, but second son of DC wasn't with us all the time, and so there's my daughter-in-law, my son, first son of DC, myself. We're all in September. Actually, in her family, there's a whole bunch of them as well as in September. But, and we had a party here yesterday, so to say, well, a party, well, it was a meal. So I made something, I wonder how many of you people actually eat that. It was cow tongue. No, not dung, tongue, yes. So over here, and I think actually in Mexico they do it a lot, but over here it's smoked, and it's a long but very easy recipe in a way, because you just basically you let it soak in water overnight, and the next day actually you just bring it to a boil and take it out of that water, and then you use olive oil, and you make you heat up the olive oil, and you add some carrots, some leeks, some different veggies, you know, celery stalks, and what else did I add? I added some thyme and a bit of parsley and carrots, I think I already said. And, oh yeah, onions and cloves and garlic. And you just kind of like bring that up, heat it up in the, you know, color it in the olive oil. Then you put those, I had two cow's tongues, which were up to about 1.5 kilo altogether. A bit more than that actually, 1.6 I think. And then added 4 liters of water and simmered it, so brought it to a boil and simmered it for 4 hours. Like I say, easy but long. Then actually after 4 hours, well, I took out a liter, so a quarter of the liquid, and boiled it down half. So that liter became 500 milliliters. Boil it down half, and that was for the sauce, and it was a caper sauce, Madeira. So Madeira, you know, like Porto, and so basically, you know, it was a very classical sauce actually. You know, a lot of butter, a bit of flour. You throw in that liquid, that reduced liquid, and then you add 35% cream, so whole cream, about a cup of cream in there. The capers, some of the caper vinegar, so to say, the liquid, and the Madeira into there. If you don't have Madeira, you can use port. I'm giving you the recipe, aren't I? And then actually you use 2 egg yolks, and you use about, I'd say 2/3 of a cup of cream. Mix that with the 2 egg yolks. Of course, by now you're not cooking things anymore, so I'm not telling you about cooking time and so on. But it shouldn't cook when you have the egg yolks. It should just be warm. And you add in that mixture of cream and egg yolks into that. So you got all the capers and everything. And you've, before you do all those sauces, like we get the cow's tongue, so you remove like the leathery skin off of it. And it's got a extremely tender meat in there. And I slice it up nice and thin. And you serve that with mashed potatoes, and we had carrots and broccoli. And I've all done that stuff with the Instant Pot. Mrs. DC made a really nice dessert. and it was good. It was good. First son of these, he loves that meal. He's loved it since he's a little boy. And I hadn't done it for actually a long time now. So he was very happy. He ate so much that he felt bloated the rest of the evening. Because we ate it probably around 7 or something like that. Yeah, so it was good. So, you know, that was yesterday. But, you know, after the kids were, we had a lot of fun with the kids, Michael and Matthew. But of course, you know, if I'm cooking, I'm a little bit less with them than I am at other times. But you know, it was okay overall. It was a good evening. At the time, the kids were kind of tired at the end, though, and they get a bit fussy at the end. So the parents gave them a bath, and you know, I'm just basically saying, you know, what was our evening? And today I'm just kind of like, oh well, this is my. You can see my iPad page. Was it? Oh, I can't see it, can you? Here you are. So the two when they were still quite young, and we're just relaxing actually. Tomorrow we're going to the zoo. There's a small zoo close to here, and we're just relaxing actually. I'm reading off my Kindle the latest Louise Penny novel. It's called All the Devils Are Here, and I'm only at like chapter 3 or something. I know a bit more than that, probably chapter 4 or 5. As usual, I always enjoy her books, but I don't know why. This one's very somber in the beginning, and it's like if I don't really. I'm getting into it, but you know, somber is. I don't know. Is it because of what we're going through in the pandemic or everything? I just kind of like have a bit problems with like this somber stuff right now, because I got another book which I'm waiting is from Alexander McCall Smith. It's called How to Raise an Elephant. It's part of the First Lady's Detective Agency series, book number 21, if I'm right. And so I'm looking forward to that one because those are always, it's a detective thing, but it's actually always a comedy and very low. Maybe I should have started with that one. What have you been reading lately, or have you been reading lately? I've been looking into one book which I actually have to finish, but I'm cheating on that book. I'm going to the Louise Penny right now. It was from. What's her name again? Carleen O'Connell, and it's a series. It's a light-hearted detective series. Again, this one is Murder in an Irish Village. It might actually be the first one, but she's written a whole series of things that happen in little parts of Ireland. And I mean, as you know, I like Ireland a lot. What other books have I bought lately? Let me see. This kind of. You know, of course, I'm not going to go through the whole Kindle library. I bought In Camera from Gordon Lang, which I like a lot. He makes YouTube vlogs on cameras. I bought a cookbook, an Instant Pot cookbook. I don't know why I bought a cookbook for the Instant Pot. There's recipes like a galore, but it was Madhur Jaffrey's. She's a great Indian cook in Great Britain, and so I got that. One of the last ones I bought, oh yeah, Men on Fire from Stephen Mansfield. Should be really good. Restoring the Forces That Forge Noble Manhood. And one book that looks kind of interesting, it's called Growing Up Amish by Ira Wegler. What else did I get from him? Ira. Ira could be a man or a woman, couldn't it? I don't even know, actually. Timothy Keller, a book on prayer. Some of the Colleen O'Connor books. Yeah. The Tony Evans Bible and Bible Commentary that I've bought not too long ago. Did America have a Christian founding? Who wrote that? I can't remember now. A few comic books. Yeah. Oh, there's a funny one I'm looking forward to reading, actually. It's Confessions of a Funeral Director. Caleb Wilde. That's supposed to be pretty good. Yeah. And from Steve Brown, Talk the Walk. But I know all that book. I just bought it because I know Steve Brown. I know all about his stuff. So, yeah. Oh, anyway, you know, whole bunch of books. I got hundreds of books on the Kindle. And I have been talking more than long enough for a vlog that just kind of like spending my part of my Sunday afternoon with you and just having a chat. Okay, DC signing off. Take care. Bye-bye.